The inner God represents our sense of good and evil, our native ability to discern the sublime from the wretched, our instincts and our deepest impulses. The outer God is the sense of oneness. When the inner God and the outer God meet together and merge perfectly together in a union of perfect purpose and total harmony, the God is born. The God is perfect in all of existence. One is totality and absolute completeness. There is perfect peace while the God exists, a sense of utter harmony and well-being. But a fundamental, inescapable truth of the universe is that peace is a lie. The two halves exist only temporarily. It is our duty to create this whole, to create the God, as often and for as long as possible. But we must also recognize that sometimes the whole divides back into its constituent parts, and there is nothing to fear from this. Instead, we must simply seek to recreate the union whenever and wherever possible. The inner God is the words we hear and the solid thoughts, the voice of conscience, of mere right and wrong. The outer God is the connection, the unity, the oneness. One is the feeling, the sense of completeness and transcendence that goes even further, and yet walks hand in hand equally important with ethical consideration and moral responsibility. The old world is a dying tree. It is inevitably falling down, and nothing can stop it. Indeed, nothing should try, because to do so would risk being crushed under its falling branches. Instead, we should make ourselves safe from it, and prune it away bit by bit so that it cannot hurt us. Those who worship it believe it to be immortal. They are dangerous. They believe truly that the old world is in fact the new, and it is destined to survive because they see the fact that it has stood for so long, but they ignore the fact that it has no leaves and its bark is sloughing away like skin from a rotting corpse. These are the crucial elements they ignore out of ignorance or fear, sometimes both. In every decision, every action, there is some might and some right. Might makes right, and right makes might. They intertwine and perfect each other. They instruct the proper usage of each. These are both two sides of the same heart. The human soul is perfected through the extremities of either, and their unity and friction form their division and form the ultimate truth. All positions are opinions. The one who cares the most and is motivated most by one sense of justice will triumph when these opinions on morality meet in conflict. This determines who is right or wrong. This is why God and nature imbue the wisest and the strongest with the greatest degree of determination, so that their wise position will win out in this contest.